There are 3 questions that frequently come up about this good molecule gentle retinol cream, and I want to address all of them before I go over some of the ingredients. First of all, does retinol help with acne and congestion? Yes, and I'll explain why that is, because it has to do with how retinol interacts with the pore rather than just being a surface level treatment. Second, can it be used on the neck? Yes, and the brand does not restrict use to the face only, so I'll talk about the application later. And the third, is it non-comedogenic? Listing doesn't make that specific claim, but let me mention some of the ingredients. Maybe this will help you evaluate it or that. This is a good molecule gentle retinol cream. If you're like me, obsessed with Korean skincare, and I recently discovered this brand and it quickly became one of my favorite skincare. What I have here is a tube with 1 fluid ounce of the product, or 30 milliliters, and it comes in a squeeze tube, which I appreciate for a retinol product because it limits air and light exposure compared to a jar. And that matters for ingredient stability. The formula itself is a cream. It is white, slightly yellowish color. It is opaque. It is a thicker texture than serum or gel, which makes sense given that where it sits in the routine, which I'll discuss in a second. So let me go through some of the ingredients on the list. First of all, I love the fact that they published the full list right here, and it gives you a breakdown of percentages, very transparent. I like to read it. Water is at 30%, C13, 16 isoparaffin is at 4.2%, glycerin is at 3%, diphetyl succinate is at 2.5%, heptyl undesalinate is at 1.8%, and so on. There are quite a few other ingredients, so let me talk to you through some key ingredients. So first of all, the retinol concentration is at 0.1%, and this is a key active ingredient, and it's formulated to soften the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Retinol is a form of vitamin A, and at a functional level, it increases cell turnover, which means it encourages the skin to shed dead cells more efficiently and produce new ones. The cell turnover effect is also part of why retinol can be helpful for congestion and enlarged pores. When dead cell skins build up and mix with sebum inside the pore, you get clogs. So retinol helps move that process along, and the brand specifically mentions targeting fine lines, enlarged pores, and congestion. And the 0.1% is considered a gentle starting concentration for retinol, which is relevant for anyone who has been hesitant to try retinol because of irritation concerns. Another ingredient that it has, Bakuchiol, is listed at 0.3%, and the listing describes it as a boosting effects of retinol while nourishing the skin and working to prevent irritation. So it is a plant-derived ingredient from the seeds of the plant, and it has been studied as a retinol complement, and it is generally regarded as better tolerated than retinol on its own, making it a meaningful addition to a formula that is already trying to position itself as accessible to all skin types. Grapeseed oil at 1% is a lightweight plant oil. Sunflower seed oil is another lightweight conditioning oil. Together, this contributes to moisturizing feel of the cream without making it heavy or greasy. Allantoin at 0.1% is a soothing ingredient commonly found in sensitive skin formulation. It has a reputation for calming and supporting skin recovery, which again fits with the positioning of this cream as gentle. So those are just a few of the active ingredients and how they function. The pH of this product is 6, which is slightly acidic and appropriate for the skin. Now, let me talk to you about how to use this. The layering guide on the packaging shows 5 steps. Cleanse, tone, gentle retinol cream, moisturize, then SPF. So this is the sequence, and this goes after the serum, could be used for moisturizing. Using it 3 to 4 times a week rather than every night is a recommended cadence, especially if you are newer to retinol. Starting at that frequency and allowing skin to adjust before increasing use is a standard approach with this category of ingredients. And on the question about the neck use, you can use it on the neck and décolletage in the areas where many people want to treat for the same concerns as the face, where the fine lines might appear or texture, and that skin in that area responds well to retinol as well. If you do apply to the neck, the same pea-sized amount applies and the same instruction stands. The formula is described as vegan, made without fragrance, and cruelty-free. It is made without added scents, which is notable for retinol products because fragrance and retinol in the same formula can compound irritation potential. The absence of fragrance is a good formulation choice, and it makes it more gentle. And this is suitable for all skin types, including sensitive. So if you're already using higher concentration retinol and you're looking for something lighter, or you're looking to start with retinol product, this is a great product for that.